Welcome back to WRPB Studios. There are so many venues around when you are planning a special occasion, and it's difficult to decide where you're going to be, what you're going to do, and how to get it all done. I'm joined today in the studio by Kitania Lang
Mhm.
from Affordable Weddings and, Affordable Weddings Plus Events.
Yes, yes.
So, Kitania, tell me what Affordable Weddings Plus Events is.
Sure. We are a wedding venue here in Port St. Lucie. We're located off US 1. Our primary niche is weddings, receptions. We also do beach weddings. And the event planning side of it, we do like birthday parties, such as like Sweet 16s, quinceañeras, and other special celebrations like that.
So, how long have you been planning events and weddings?
Well, professionally for the last year,
Okay.
but I mean, I've my whole life, I've always been like planning something for someone.
You're the person in charge.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I get that. What gave you the inspiration to set up a business like this?
Okay, so since I was a child, I've like my earliest memories have been like my stepmom, like setting up her birthday. I remember
Hmm.
once she went to work and I just wanted her to be happy when she came home because it was her birthday and I wanted to surprise her. And I saved up my money and I bought balloons and things like that. So it's just something that goes really deep. I like to make other people happy. I actually never knew that this would be like what I would be doing today because I was in college for nursing. Like
Hmm.
the year when I decided to start this, I got accepted to nursing school at IRSC, and I had to make a choice of going for something I'm passionate about or going for what feels safe. But it's just something like that's deep inside me. I like to make other people feel good. So like planning the event, it's never a day of work. I'm
Sure.
happy. I get lost in creating like beautiful weddings, beautiful birthday parties for people. So it's just a passion.
That's awesome. So tell me, you do weddings and events. You started out, I'm guessing, a little bit different than where you're at now. We were talking earlier about what you actually started doing.
Yeah. So we started out with beach weddings. When we started out with the beach weddings, I knew that that was just a part of what I wanted to do. So that's when I was making the name for the company. I didn't just want it to be affordable weddings, right? Because
Hmm.
I wanted to be like a well-rounded thing that covers all area of event planning, right? So we started off with beach weddings. I started in 2018, by the way, with the beach wedding venture, but I never like fully committed to it. And then last year, I decided like I really wanna push myself and like commit to this
Hmm.
because I really, really, really love I love that whole thing of like putting a wedding together for someone, watching them say their vows. It's just a beautiful experience for me. So yeah, fully decided last year to start with beach weddings, and then decided that I wanted to go a step further and like actually have a venue where we can offer wedding receptions to people like who have beach weddings, because sometimes when you talk to clients who have a wedding on the beach, they're asking, oh, where do I go after, so
Right.
that kind of showed me like, oh, maybe I should look into having a space for them.
Hmm.
And so that's kind of what led into actually having a venue. Now we have the venue and we have a wedding chapel like right next door, so they can get married at the chapel, have their reception next door,
Very nice.
and we're still doing the beach weddings too.
Fantastic. Do you do the weddings yourself, or do you have somebody come in and perform the weddings for you?
So sometimes I officiate them as well. So sometimes I'm the officiant, but that's when we were just starting out. It's too busy now for me to take on that role. So I do have an officiant who she comes in and she officiates all our weddings for us.
Very nice. So, walk me through the process. I decide that I'm going to get married. Where do you come into the picture of this? Do you help me with planning the engagement? Do you pick up after the engagement? How much of everything can you or do you facilitate?
Sure. So, for the engagement part, we do not partake in that part as of right now. Normally, couples reach out to us after they've already been engaged and they're trying to find a place to get married, or they're
Okay.
trying to find a wedding venue. Um, but we're not just a venue, we do everything. So, if you reach out to us, you'll hear that we provide you with the reception hall, right?
Hmm.
We have the chapel next door if you want to have your wedding with us. The officiant's provided as well, so you don't have
Okay.
to search for an officiant. We provide all the tables, all the chairs, all the decorations, and our team does all the setup. So there's literally nothing that our clients have to do. They come in and everything is done for them.
Very nice.
We also offer like food and catering, and so there's nothing. Every area of what they need for that wedding is covered by us, planned, set up, and done for them. And then at the end of the night, they get to just leave. We clean up and do everything. And we also provide certain services like DJs and bartenders and servers. So there's nothing they have to source for themselves.
So you can pretty much get me through the whole process.
Yeah.
You can help me find a photographer. You can help me with flowers.
Yes, we do everything. We have a
So,
photographer on our team. So we have all of our events has professional photography. That's included for our clients. We offer it as a complimentary service.
that's awesome.
DJ is complimentary, bartender complimentary, food servers complimentary. And the photographer that we work with, he's a professional photographer. He's been with our team for the past year. And we also give them like professionally edited photos as well for like an
Hmm.
album. So we do everything. There's nothing that they would have to think of covering for themselves.
So let's say I have a friend who does photography and I want my own photographer. Is that a problem?
No, that's definitely okay. The photography, like I said, it's a complimentary thing. I mean, so if they say, no, I have a friend who's going to take the photos for us, that's absolutely okay. But for the most part, people are glad to know that they don't have to find all these things. It's just in one place. And then we also have people who they like the fact that they're getting a photographer to come in and they bring another one along. So they have oars
Hmm.
and they're taking pictures, and they also have like maybe a family member who's a photographer or a friend who takes photos alongside or a photographer as well. So,
So your services are pretty much all inclusive.
yeah,
So it's basically ring ring, plan my wedding,
everything done for you.
and I walk in, get married, and walk out, and it's over for me.
Exactly, everything is done for you.
Is it an expensive process to do something like that?
So I would say based off of everything that we're offering that our pricing is pretty good.
Hmm.
The package itself, which if you consider the setup, the venue, the officiant, the catering, the food, the drinks, photography, DJ, bartenders, that's like a $20,000 wedding,
Sure.
right? Our price is below $10,000. I won't say
Wow.
exactly what it is,
No,
but it's
that's
under
fine.
10,000.
We've got to give people something to call you for, right?
It's below 10,000. It's actually below 8,000.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's great. I have been in situations where I've had to plan parties and put everything together. It's expensive to do.
Yes.
Just the time that it takes in itself.
Yes. Yes.
So, let's talk about just parties in general.
Okay.
You do more than just weddings,
Yes.
obviously. Um, so what's the process? You know, how do I make sure that the day that I'm looking for is what I want? Is there a planning period? Do we sit down and talk? How many decisions do I make?
Sure. So when you call in, the first question that we need to know is like, what date are you looking at? Right? That way we have a whole like calendar of all of our weddings, birthdays and stuff. We need to make sure your date's open. So the date's pretty much the clients telling us what date they want. We also if a date that they want is booked, we tell them like, okay, we have this date or that date, and they get to like see what dates are open and like
Mhm.
make a choice of which works for them. But they do get to be a part of the process, right? So even though we're doing everything for them, we have very open communication with them. So for example, like I have a wedding that I'm setting up for like right now, and we had the client come in and look at see like the floor plan, because she has like a seating chart. Not all of them have a seating chart,
Mm-hmm.
but we, brought her in and had her take walk through, made her suggestions, make changes like she wants. So we make sure that at the end of the day, it's their event. We're doing it for you, yes,
Right.
but we want to make sure you're happy with the results of it too. So we do include them in the process.
When you get to a certain point, so I'm guessing that I can choose colors. Do you have a variety of colors, or is that something that maybe I'm going to have to reach out to a rental agency or something for?
No, so we do provide everything, including the decorations, table covers, and we have a variety of colors available in our inventory already. So that's the only thing that could affect our pricing. We have so many different color options, so we
Mm-hmm.
encourage our clients to look at the current things we have on our gallery on our website and see if they work within, like, what you're shooting for, or if it matches your colors, things like that. But if the client, like, some people have a specific vision for what they want,
Sure.
or they might have a specific color that they need and I don't have it, but I handle sourcing it. It's just, but their price is just slightly higher if I have to buy a whole setup that I don't have already.
Right. What is the size of the venue? How many people can you accommodate?
Sure. So the main hall, the reception hall, the max that we accommodate there is 120.
Okay.
120.
And you said that you've done beach weddings. Are you near the beach, or would that be, if I want to get married on the beach, I would travel to the reception hall?
Okay, so for the beach weddings, we are registered with Martin County as a vendor.
Okay.
And what we do, for the most part, we do our weddings at Jensen Beach Park because I think it's not too far away from like where we are here off US 1.
Mm-hmm.
So if the clients had a wedding there, it's maybe like a 15-20 minute drive back to the venue, so it's not too far. We do like weddings outside of Jensen Beach Park too. Like if a client wanted, for example, we had somebody asked to get married at House of Refuge recently, so
Sure.
we did a beach wedding there. We are licensed with the whole county, Martin County, so we can do a beach wedding in any beach there. But for the most part, we use Jensen Beach Park.
And your people are you still able to use the photographer there, or would that be an outsourced?
No, so for our beach wedding packages, it's also like all inclusive with photography as well. So we do like the entire setup, the
Mm-hmm.
decorating, everything is done for them. They literally show up and just get married. The officiants, they're waiting when they show up.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, there's nothing they have to do. We do the same process of providing photography. We take pictures throughout the wedding, and then after the wedding, the bride and the groom, they have like a photography session just
Mm-hmm.
for nice photos for their albums, and then we send them that album afterwards, and then we also provide them with professional edited ones as well.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, people that are looking for the right place, or just not able, they just don't know where to start. What
Hmm.
what suggestions or advice would you give them?
For me, I would say just like getting married or planning an event or birthday party or anything. It can be pretty stressful. If you have anxiety like I do, um, like you want to make sure everything is perfect. So it's not
Mm-hmm.
just finding a venue, but it's finding a venue that cares about your event. Like whoever is planning it for you, they're going to treat it as if it's their own event. And
Right.
for every event that I have, I genuinely care about like the end result. I want them to be happy. Like the best part of it for me, like I do so much work with my team to set up. But the best part of everything is that moment, like if it's a surprise party or something and like the birthday person walks through the door and you just see like how happy they are,
Uh-huh.
that's the reward for me. So I
Yeah.
just want them to be happy. So find a venue or event planner, that genuinely wants your event to be a success. It's not just about collecting, money and then you have to figure out the rest, or it's difficult for you.
Sure.
Just find a place where you will be kept in the loop, where your event will be handled with care. That's what I would say.
Fantastic. Katiana, we're coming around to the end of our time.
Okay.
How do people reach you?
Sure. If you'd like to reach us, you could call us at 772-776-0200. And our email is info@Affordable Weddings Plus Events. And our website is affordableweddingsPlusEvents.com.
Fantastic. That information is on the screen so people can reach out. Folks, we say on this show all the time, if you want things done properly, you can't always do it by yourself. Reach out to professionals. Let people who are in the business that know what they're doing take care of all of the details for you, so that days like this that are so special are something that you can enjoy with your family and friends, and it can be a memorable experience. Katiana, thank you for coming in. We really
Thank you.
appreciate it. It was great to have you.
Thanks for having me.
We'll be back.